So in the 1999 NFL Draft, you had 5 quarterbacks go in the first 15 picks. 3 of those went in the first 3 picks. Tim Couch, a bust. Achilles Smith, the biggest bust nobody talks about. And Donovan McNabb. And yes, they passed on Donovan McNabb. Now, this is me just kind of rubbing the Browns' face in this pick. I'm not going to use Donovan McNabb. You know, he is on the cover of Madden 06. Because, believe it or not, there's a better quarterback available that the Browns passed up on than Donovan McNabb. But we'll get into that a little bit later. The very next year, they could take whoever they want because they have the number 1 pick again, and they go with Courtney Brown. He's a bust too that, again, nobody talks about. Now, who they should have took is these guys, Sean Ellis or John Abraham. These guys were the very next 2 defensive ends taken in the draft. If you haven't noticed, there's a theme here. I'm taking the very next player at that position that the Browns should have took but passed up on. Now, the very same draft, later on in the 6th round, they take Spurgeon Wynn. Spurgeon Wynn wasn't even good in college, but they take him. Why is that such a big deal in the 6th round of the NFL draft? Because the very next quarterback taken was Tom freaking Brady. It makes me want to cry too, Tom. But anyways, he's our quarterback for this here what if. Now, as I take a moment to pause in between this video, somebody did mention in my comment section that how the Browns passed on Adrian Peterson to pick Joe Thomas. Joe Thomas is a future Hall of Famer, so is Adrian Peterson. But they both have another thing in common. No Super Bowl rings, so you can't blame the Browns for taking Joe Thomas over Adrian Peterson because a left tackle technically is more valuable than a running back. Let's continue. Now, in the 2001 NFL Draft, you see that the Browns took Jared Warren. My mouse is right there so you can see it. Now, the next defensive tackle taken, Richard Seymour. Much better, so we're going to take Warren out. You're cut, son. And Richard Seymour, come on to the Cleveland Browns for this what if. Now, again, I'm not trying to hate. I'm just stating out facts that the next available player a lot of times was the better player than what the Browns picked. Again, sorry, but let's continue. So now in the 2002 NFL Draft, the Browns are in the market for a running back. Again, not trying to rewrite history, just trying to give them somebody better at the position that they took. Now, they took William Green. The next running back was T.J. Duckett. So they dodged a bullet with Duckett, but Green wasn't much better either. So who they should have took? Clinton Portis, who was 2 running backs later. Just 2 later. Clinton Portis, Pro Bowl. Pick him instead. Let's move on. So now the Browns, they're in the market for a receiver. They take Quincy Morgan. Who do they pass upon? Chad Ochocinco. That's right, Chad Johnson, who at this point is in the middle of his prime before he became Ochocinco and messed everything up. But Chad Johnson, welcome to the team. Now, not all of the picks that the Browns took were bad. Cullen Winslow Jr., he was a pretty good tight end, probably would have been an all-pro if he didn't hurt himself playing on his motorcycle. Braylon Edwards, another good player that Cleveland drafted. However, if he didn't believe that Cleveland Brown fans were out to get him because he went to Michigan, and if he didn't punch LeBron James man in the face, he probably could have been a better player for the Cleveland Browns, but let's move on. Now it's time to look at the guys that they should have took recently, but passed up on, and this is just merely to make fun of the Browns organization. If you're a Browns fan, I do apologize, but let's have fun. Now, on the top of your screen, you have Johnny Manziel. The next 2 quarterbacks taken, Teddy Bridgewater and Derek Carr. Take a pick on who you want. Now, before that, of course, they take Trent Richardson, number 3 overall. When later on in the draft, they could have took Doug Martin, 31st pick of the draft. The next running back taken, Doug Martin, Pro Bowl, Trent Richardson, not in the league. Moving on. Now, in that same draft, later on, they took Brandon Weeden, that quarterback. The next quarterback taken, I can't make it up, Brock Osweiler. And what makes that so interesting is now Brandon Weeden is the 3rd string quarterback of the Houston Texans, while Brock Osweiler is the number 1 guy of the Houston Texans. Let's move on to the actual game. So, as we jump into Madden 06, you see the roster: Tom Brady, 97 overall, Richard Seymour, 97, John Abraham, and Chad Johnson, 95 overall, and Clinton Portis. Now, Cullen Winslow Jr., he starts off the year on IR, but he is no longer on IR when you start the season, so that's a good thing. So, first things first, as we look at the position battles, Braylon Edwards will end up being our 3rd string receiver in the slot. He's pretty dangerous. So, we get rid of this tight end. We don't need you. We have Cullen Winslow healthy, ready to go. Carson Palmer, he signs a big-time deal, so he needs to prove himself. Deuce Staley is named the starter there in Pittsburgh, and then Kyle Boller, he's named the starter there in Baltimore. So that goes for everybody in the division. We have our tight end back. They have a quarterback. They have a quarterback. Probably not really talking about Baltimore. And, of course, they also have Deuce Staley starting over Jerome the Bus Bettis there in Pittsburgh. So we start the season 2-0. 2-0, baby. And then we lose to the Indianapolis Colts 24-41. That's not good. We have a bye week, and then we have the Bears, and then we have another divisional opponent in the Baltimore Ravens. So we beat the Bears 17-16. We start the year 3-1, but then we end up losing to our divisional rivals in the Baltimore Ravens 30-10. Not good, but the Lions, they don't want none of this. Okay, we got Tom freaking Brady. Also, the freaking Texans, they don't want none of this because we got Tom freaking Brady, man. Tom Brady put up some fantastic numbers. Also, Chad Johnson put up some fantastic numbers. And Clinton Portis, he put up some fantastic numbers with a capital F, man. We continue to win. But will we continue our winning ways? Can we actually do this? Can we actually get to the playoffs for the first time in a while? And not just get to the playoffs, because I know they got to the playoffs under Holcomb, I believe his name. Cleveland Brown fans, you guys know Holcomb. You guys lost to the Steelers, I believe, with Tommy Maddox. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. We are trying to get all the way to the Super Bowl. That'll be the first time in franchise history. So right now we are 9-5, 10-5 as we beat the Steelers. The last game of the season is versus Baltimore. Can we get a W right there? Because again, the wild card race is pretty tight, and we do just that. Now you saw LaDainian Tomlinson. I don't know if you saw it, but if you didn't see it, he set an NFL record. But Clinton Portis rushed for 2,200 yards, which will be an NFL record as well. Chad Johnson, 103 receptions and 17 TDs. And then my man, Braylon Edwards, he had 21. But as we look at the freaking rushing leader, LaDainian Tomlinson rushed for 2,500 yards. Jamar Lewis rushed for 2,500 yards. Clinton Portis was third with 2,238 rushing yards. Freaking insane, man. Freaking insane. So we make it to the wild card round where we had to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And again, the one problem with our defense is the middle. Our defensive tackle position is pretty weak because, again, Richard Seymour in this game is a right end, not a defensive tackle. And our middle linebacker and our outside linebackers are pretty trash. So anyways, man, they start running the ball on us. They get all the way down to our goal line, end of the first quarter. Start the second quarter, they just dive into the end zone. Now, we need our offense to come up huge right here. It's 3rd and 4. We're down by 7. A minute 37 to go here, and Chad Johnson drops the football. Unbelievable. So Byron Leftwich, he's going to drop back the pass, going to find Williams, tack on 15 yards at the end of that run, and that's going to set up this 34-yard field goal. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Right down Broadway. So here we go, man. We're down by 10. We need our offense to come up huge right here before the first half is over. Tom Brady can find Chad Johnson, move those chains. 3rd and 6, Brady looking to the left side, has Braylon Edwards wide open, makes the catch, touchdown, Browns, and we're finally on the board. Okay, man. So it is 10-7 going into halftime. We get the ball first coming out of the halftime break. So we have to continue what we did the last drive before the first half is over. Unfortunately, we give the ball back to the freaking Jaguars. They give it to Ma'a, whatever the heck his name is. He's going to take the one right up that gut, and the Jaguars are going to tack on a field goal. So just like that, we are back down by 6, but a touchdown wins it. So Tom Brady, looking to the right side, finds Chad Johnson again, making big-time plays, baby. Move those chains. We are 3 for 5 on 3rd down. Can we make it 4 for 6 or whatever it would be? And yes, we do. We're going to find Chad again, move those chains. Brady, looking, going to find Edwards. First down, Browns. Now we're going to go with Clinton Portis. Going to bounce it to the outside. Picks up the first down. There's a minute to go here in the ballgame. We give the Clinton Portis again. Makes a man miss. Beautiful move right there. Gets it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And captain comeback himself, Tom Brady, does it again. This time for Cleveland, baby. And we're going to end up winning this game 13-14. Fred Keller had a monster day on the ground. Unfortunately, it was not enough for the Jaguars. So wild card weekend wraps up like this. The Ravens beat the Chiefs. The Panthers fall to the Vikings. We beat the Jaguars. And the Cowboys lose big to the Seattle Seahawks. So in the divisional round, we got Cleveland led by Tom Brady taking on the Patriots, baby. Let's go. Huge game. I was hoping that this would happen, and it freaking did. So let's go, man. Vinny Testaverde is the quarterback. Watch this play. A huge hole A huge hole right there for Corey Dillon to run through, and the crowd is chanting, Corey, Corey. I'm like, they saw what the Jaguars did, and that's their game plan. However, it was not their game plan. After that run, they drop back to pass 3 straight times and get nothing on 3rd and inches. So the end of the first quarter, 0-0. We get the ball now, and it's time for somebody to step up. 3rd and inch, we're going to go with my man, Clinton Portis. Makes the man miss, fighting for extra yards, gets free. Down the right sideline, crosses the 40, crosses the 50, and now we're in Patriots territory. We're going to go right back to him. If they ain't broke, don't fix it. Gets inside the 35-yard line and picks up another first down. Let's go. Up that gut with Clinton Portis going to pick up another first down, and that is so freaking huge. Clinton Portis breaks the tackle. Touchdown Browns! Let's go, baby! Let's freaking go! So we march down the field and we score first. So it's 7-0 here in the first half, late in the first half. So the Patriots, they would drive down, they would kick a field goal. It is now 7-3, but then Benedict Testaverde makes a huge mistake, turns the ball over, and we're already up by 4. Can we add to this lead? We're gonna find my man Chad Johnson makes the catch, move those chains. Looking towards the end zone again, Northcutt makes the catch, and another touchdown for my man Tom Brady, my boy. That's my boy. That's my quarterback. That's Tom Brady, baby. Let's go. So it's 14-3 to end the first half. So we get the ball to start the second half, and Tom Brady looks to continue his way. He's going to find my man Kellen Winslow from the U. Makes a big-time catch, move those chains. Tom Brady looking over the middle, going to find Billy Edwards. He is a Michigan man thrown to another Michigan man in the state of Ohio. It's crazy, I know. Clinton Portis, he's from the U too. Gets it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And we are beating the brakes off of the Patriots. So here we go. Ensuing kickoff. Johnson cuts up field and gets his helmet knocked off. Bow. Just bow. Dang, bruh. Anyways, man, last chance for the Patriots. Testaverde can throw a slant, or not a slant, but a screen pass. That's going to be a fumble. Richard Seymour recovers, and we are going to beat the Patriots 21-3 in the divisional round of the playoffs. Let's go, man. Now, conference championship game. In every conference championship game that this team has been in, Heartbreak City. Now, as we look at the numbers, you see the Benedict Testaverde threw the ball 20 times. 6 completions. I'm playing on 4-minute quarters. That's not good. Corey Dillon rushed the ball 7 times for 65 yards, averaging 9.2 yards a carry. So we beat the Patriots, the Seahawks, they beat the Falcons, and again, the Chargers, they beat the Ravens, and the Vikings lose to the Eagles. Conference championship game taking on the San Diego Superchargers. Now, you saw in the first round, we had a hard time stopping Fred Taylor. Freaking LaDainian Tomlinson ran for 2,500 yards in the regular season. It's going to be a long day for the Cleveland Browns. Up that gut, breaking tackles and making fools miss. LaDainian Tomlinson takes that thing to the crib. Touchdown LT, touchdown San Diego, touchdown Superchargers. Big time player there by LT. Again, this is not going to be easy. This is going to be a dogfight. We are going to have to play our best game to make sure that we stay in this game. 1st and 10, Brady looking. Gonna find Kellen Winslow Jr. makes a catch, turns up, field, coughs it up, but the ball bounces out of bounds, so that's a big time play. Then my man Clinton Portis, he breaks the tackle, gets up to the 30, picks up the first down, and gets dropped at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Brady, looking over the middle, trying to find Edwards, throws it in the double coverage though, and that's going to be an interception. Like I said, we have to play our best, and that's not how we want to start the ball game, giving up a huge run to LT, and then coming back and throwing the pick. Play action pass. He has all day. Not even looking at the rush. He just sat back there and threw a beautiful pass to Antonio Gates. Luckily, our defense would hold, but they have a tremendous kicker over there. Knocks down a long one, and now it is 10-0. So we get the ball to Clinton Portis. We need somebody to step up. Clinton Portis picks up a big first down. That's the start of what I hope to be something great. We get the ball to Clinton Portis again, up to the 40, gets to the 35-yard line, gets dropped right there. 2nd and 7, we go up that gut with Clinton Portis again, picks up another first down. Huge drive right here as we give the Clinton Portis yet again, gets it to the end zone. Nothing but Clinton Portis that whole drive. Beautiful drive right there. 10-7 is now the score. They are driving with 59 seconds to go. They're going to find Antonio Gates over the middle. Huge catch right there. Puts them in field goal range, but they have plans for 6. Reservations for 6 for the table in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego Chargers, and now they increase their lead. So we're back down by 7. Tom Brady, I need you to be clutch. Right there, going to find Braylon Edwards. Big time catch, gets out of bounds, stop the clock. 2nd and 10, 31 seconds on the clock. Go over the middle again. They send the pressure. We throw the slant route. Another big time catch. Brady, all day in the pocket, going back to Edwards. Michigan to Michigan, baby, doing our thing. Brady going to Kellen Winslow, another out route, and another beautiful pass right there. 9 seconds to go. We cannot mess this up. We have Clint Portis wide open, headed to the end zone, steps out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. We tried to pass to Chad. He didn't come down with it, so got to set up for a field goal. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Huge drive right there. So we're down by 7, get a mean block right there, and we pick up a big first down. Nice running right there by Clinton Portis. Looking for Chad Johnson, makes the catch inside the 20. Let's go. We go up that guy with Clinton Portis, and now it should be a tied ball game. It should be. But I missed the freaking PAT. I missed the PAT, and then Darren Sproles like, no, I'm going to make you pay. And then right there, Phil Dawson just laid down as my man, Darren Sproles, who ain't my man right now. You ain't my boy right now, Darren Sproles. Takes it to the crib, and we are in trouble. We're down by 8. And they say that when something bad happens, you can expect 2 of the things bad to happen, because bad things come in 3s as we throw a pick 6. We missed the PAT. The next kickoff goes to the crib, and then our next position, we throw a pick. So now we are down by 15 points. We have got to come back. Looking, and it's 4th down now. Tom Brady was looking, took too much time. 4th and 9, 23 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. We have got to make a huge play right here. Tom Brady going to the outside, going to be caught by Kellen Winslow. Let's go, 1st down. Play fake, taking a shot downtown to Chad Johnson. Brings it in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cleveland, stand up. We're not going out without a fight, baby. If we're gonna lose, they're gonna lose next week, because they're gonna be so sore from playing us. Okay, let's go, man. So unfortunately, we use 2 of our timeouts trying to stop this team. There's a minute 58 to go. They give it to Lorenzo Neal, and he fumbles the football. We recover. Let's go, man. Unbelievable play right there. I can't tell you guys how nervous I was that whole drive, man. They were just running the ball with LT, milking the clock, and driving down the field. Right there, we find Kellen Winslow. We got Clint Portis wide open, makes the catch, and now we still have a chance. We are down by 8, but we still have a chance. Looking for Brady. Not looking for Brady, but Brady's looking for Winslow. Finds him, and that's going to be a big-time grab right there at the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 1. We can give it to Clinton Portis. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. But we're not done. We have to get this PAT. We have to get the 2-point conversion, and we don't get the point after. The 2-point conversion fails. So we have to try for the onside kick. We have nothing to lose. Nothing at all. And we recover it. So we have a chance. We have a slim chance. 27 seconds on the clock. No timeouts. Dropping back is Tom Brady. Throws off his back foot. Finds Kellen Winslow Jr. Picks up a 1st down. Let's go. Dropping back the pass. Looking. Brady. Brady goes down. Last chance. 3 seconds to go in the ball game. Hail Mary time. Taking a shot deep to Chad, who won't get there. And we lose the AFC Championship game by 2. By 2. I really wanted to win that game. It would have been dope to get to the Super Bowl for Cleveland. Of course, win that thing. But we fall 1 game short. It sucks, man. But to be honest with you, it really got me hyped for Madden 17, man, and to do some more rebuilds, of course, in that, and of course on the PS2 side of things. Because it was so fun going through the playoffs, man. But we did come up short. You see that the Eagles, they did beat the Chargers. Like I said, man, the Chargers, they weren't going to win another game after facing us because we made it tough on them. But we came up short. Blame me, blame the thumbs. But you know what? I hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day, and I will see you guys later. Peace.